So guys, welcome to our channel once again. In today's video on our WAEC biology exam revision series, we have here these 10 WAEC repeated questions to answer on the concept of living. So guys, this video will be about the excretory system. So in short, to stay till the end of this video. So let's go ahead and start with the first question already here. It says, the diagram below is an illustration of the urinary tubule in a mammal. Study and answer the question. It says here, which of the following substances is found in the part labeled II only? So guys, before we go ahead and check out the options here, this part labeled II is the efferent arteriole. So we want to assess this to know the substance that is found only here in this part. So guys, we have A, water, B, protein, C, salts, D, lipid. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option B, and that's the protein. This is because of the fact that when the plasma proteins get down to the glomerulus, it will not be filtered into the Bowman's capsule, and that's because of the fact that the plasma proteins are not to be excreted via this tubule. So they will not pass through the glomerulus to enter the Bowman's capsule. So whereas the other substances that make up the blood constituents will pass through there, apart from the plasma proteins and the blood cells. So blood cells are not here as these options, so we only have the plasma proteins. So they are the only components here that will be found in II but will not pass down to this Bowman's capsule. So that's it for that question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question. That's question number 2, guys. It says, which of the following is more concentrated in the blood within the renal artery than the blood within the renal vein? We have A, protein, B, glucose, C, red blood cells, D, urea. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's the urea. So guys, the urea is more concentrated in the renal artery than the renal vein, and that's because of the fact that when the urea gets down to the efferent arterioles, then when it's passing from the glomerulus, a lot of the percentage of the urea from there will be filtered down into the tubules, right? And then only a few portion of it will get across and get to the renal vein. So in that case, only the concentration of urea at the renal artery will always be higher than the one within the renal vein due to the high level of filtration of urea within the glomerulus. So that's it for that question. Let's go ahead and check out the next question. And that's question number 3 here. It says, detoxification of urea takes place in the A, pancreas, B, testes, C, liver, D, heart. So guys, the detoxification of urea actually takes place in the liver, and that's option C here. So let's go ahead and consider the next question. And that's question number 4 here. It says, a urine sample of a patient tested with Benedict's or Fehling's solution gave an orange colored precipitate indicating the presence of A, lactose, B, maltose, C, glucose, D, sucrose. So guys, the answer to this question here is option C, and that's glucose. So guys, the Benedict's test is actually used to test for simple sugars like the glucose, and we'll notice that when you test for this, you have indications like colors ranging from green to yellow to orange to red, showing the degree of glucose within this substance. And that's it for that question. Option C is the answer to this question. So let's go ahead and consider the next question. That's question number 5 here. It says, the bones of the legs of a 6-year-old boy are observed to be weak and crooked. Which of the following elements were deficits in his mother's diet at pregnancy? A. Magnesium and sulfur. B. Iron and manganese. C. Calcium and phosphorus. D. Sodium and iron. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's calcium and phosphorus. So these are the elements that are well defined for a better bone structure. So guys, these elements, if are lacking, guys, might lead to deformation of the child's bone, and that's why you have here the crooked bone in the baby. So guys, that's it for this question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question. Question number 6 here, it says, the glomerular filtrate contains the following substances except A. Blood corpuscles, B. Glucose, C. Urea, D. Water. So guys, like we established earlier on, blood corpuscles and plasma proteins do not pass the glomerular filtration. So in that case, the glomerular filtrate will not contain blood corpuscles. And that's the answer to this question. Option A is the answer here. So let's go ahead and consider the next question. Question number 7 here, it says, which organ removes the largest quantity of water from the blood? A. Skin, B. Kidney, C. Lung, D. Intestine. So guys, obviously the answer to this question is the kidney. The kidney releases or removes the largest amount or quantity of water from the blood via the urine. And that's it for that question. So let's consider the next question here. Question number 8, it says, sweat is produced during muscular exercise because A. the contracting muscles produce water, B. the muscles fatigue, C. the temperature of the body rise, D. fermentation occurs in the muscles. So guys, the answer to this question here is option C here, and that's the temperature of the body rises. So guys, when we actually carry out exercises, muscular exercises, the muscle actually produces heat as a byproduct of the energy that is being used up or released. So guys, the heat that is accompanied by this energy causes our body temperature to rise, and as a mechanism to balance this, the body produces sweat, which is dissipated from our sweat pores via our skin there. So this tends to cool the body, and that's how the sweat actually is being produced during muscular exercise, and that's because of the temperature rise. So that's it for that question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question. Question number 9 here, and it says, which of the following definition best describes excretion? A. Release of phase from the body. B. Removal of waste products of metabolism. C. Liberation of energy from the food. D. Breakdown of food molecules. So guys, the answer to this question is option B here, and that's removal of waste products of metabolism. So that's it for that question. Let's go ahead and consider the next and the last question here. It's clotting of blood is a function of A. Vitamin B2, B. Vitamin C, C. Vitamin E, and D. Vitamin K. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's vitamin K. So vitamin K is a fat-soluble vitamin that plays a major function in blood clotting. And that's it for this question, guys. So this is where we end this video for today. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not yet a subscriber. Also, if you have any specific question regarding this video, you can drop your question on the comment section below, and we'll ensure to give you a response. So finally, guys, we want to encourage you to join our YouTube channel community where we post major updates regarding WAEC examination, guys. This will help you as you prepare for your WAEC examination. So you can join this group by hitting the join button below, and we'll see you right there. Thank you once again for watching this video, and see you on the next one.